Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and we are back for another evlog. You guys get two again this week, lucky duck you. I think that's actually probably going to be the case till I get too busy. We are heading down for our weekly racing at Stafford Speedway, and yeah, when we had opening night for the SK Modifieds, we got our win coming right off of our championship win last year. It felt really cool to be able to kind of go back and kind of win it. But I'm hoping that we don't win all year. I'd like a steady year, but nobody likes somebody who wins all the time. So adjustments have been made and stuff like that. But I think we're going to have a really good racing year here with the SK Modifieds. Now, you'll notice earlier in my little intro, I did kind of give something away. I said races. And that is because the reason why we swapped out trailers and got a longer one is that we're going to start bringing two cars to the track. That's right, we're going to be double dipping. I'm only allowed to run for points in one division, which is going to be the SK Modified series. But for the trophies and the money, we are going to be taking a shot at the late model series. Now, this was a very last quick minute decision. This is a new car to us, a new car to the team. It doesn't even have numbers on it yet. I was hoping to get them printed before we went to the track. I'm not going to have enough time, so ye old masking tape is going to have to do. This guy is flying in here. There you go. Yikes. Yikes. But yeah, so we are going to be double dipping at Stafford, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I really like to drive the new late model stock car. And I was like, you know what, this makes sense. I wanted to kind of start from the bottom somewhere, and that's going to be the way. No sponsor on the car. I might write like Misfits or something on the hood, which brings me to the next thing. So you guys got 3 races this weekend. You already saw them yesterday if you happen to be watching them. But the next thing that is new, dun 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 dun, we got our trailer wrapped. There's a couple things that I still want to finish. There was a decal I wanted to get up front. I still got to work on. But we do have our 23, the Frog Dog Racing is obviously not as big. One Fast Frog, obviously on the side, must be there. And then we come down here and it's a little bit different. Instead of the split, since we don't do the split anymore on our big trailer, I wanted to be able to honor everybody. So we obviously got Belle, Angel, Stitch, and Indy, our mini horse that we were welcomed in on July 4th and lost on July 6th. So they're there. All of our pets, Ella, Beast, Layla, Ezzy, Hades, Willow, Hermes, and Persephone there as well, and plus Misfits. Misfit is what we call our family. This little design that's here is actually tattooed on my leg, kind of like as a family crest, as it were. I made this design once when we were camping, and it stuck from there. So we might put that on the front of the car just as a, this is our family, this is how we do it. So it's pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. So 2 races for us here at Stafford. That is very interesting reflection work. It kind of gets the idea. But let's head into the truck, get it started up, and head down to Stafford. About, I don't know, about 45-minute drive for us. Get ourselves into the pit. And, of course, then we have double the practice, double the qualifying, heats and everything. So it should be a pretty good one. Let's get that started up. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful week for racing here. And we are double dipping this weekend. This is the first part of the vlog. I may have said second earlier, so that is my mistake. Because this is our Friday night as we head down to Stafford for our weekly series. And then tomorrow, well, more tonight, we're actually going to get ourselves down to Charlotte. We're going to fly down there. And, not down to Charlotte, down to, oh gosh, come on. Words are hard. Darlington. We're going to be with the Xfinity Series at Darlington on Saturday. So, fun little double dipping weekend. It should be a good one. Whew, those brakes. Still got to get used to that. We not going? They must have a green light going the other way. Still no luck fixing the trailer turning axle situation, which just drives me a little nuts. But We're going to get ourselves down here on the highway and head south. We'll see you guys when we get a little bit closer. All right, we are just before our exit to get ourselves on in here at Stafford. But yeah, this was a last-minute kind of quick whim thing. We might suck in this series, and then we're kind of stuck with a brand new car. Well, brand new to us. I think it's got like 6 races on it. Somebody raced it last year. We got it up for a really good deal. We did get new body panel work with it, so it literally just says Ford Mustang on it. That's it. So we'll have to get creative with the masking tape for this race, and maybe next race we can at least get some real numbers on it, maybe a little bit of decal. But I am wondering what I should do for sponsorship on there. Young Buck we have on everything else, and that's just our drink brand that's going to be launching in a couple years. So that's fun to be able to put on there. But I kind of want something more local, but again, it's not like I know any local businesses or anything like that. So if you guys can think of any, you guys just let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you can kind of come up with, just so we don't have a naked car. But overall, it's been fun to get ready. It's kind of like one of those things where you just kind of get like a kid on Christmas. You're so excited. You got something new. You can't wait to unwrap it. And for this one, we're going to be unwrapping and then going like 80 miles an hour around Stafford. So hoping for the best. You know, I don't think we've ever actually hit traffic here. This is a long red light. Huh. There we go. But yeah, so we'll be using the late model here. I think we'll probably eventually race it at Thompson. I'm trying to kind of diverse ourselves here. I realize we're doing a lot this year. We're going to be in doing a couple more things in the Xfinity series, which I'm excited for, going to Darlington tomorrow. And we're also going to be, we're going to be in the SRX later on. We're doing the late model. We do the super late model. We're in the SK modified. We're in open modifieds. We're in wheel-in modifieds. I kind of want to do a Legends race this year. It's been really cool. One of the things I do look forward to is when dirt eventually finally comes to AI. That'll be my winter series. My plan is to work out of the south. Okay, I don't condone this, but I don't know if they're just sitting on their phone or what they're doing, but I got places I gotta be. So, yeah, our winter series would be starting at the bottom. Maybe in a midget, maybe in, a super sprint, something like that. On dirt. I don't know how to drive on dirt, but I think it could be fun. I think it could be a fun adventure. Somebody said they kind of wanted like a career mode vlog thing. Well, this kind of can be it, at least when we're doing the late models. But of course, we're coming in with the SK, and we're pretty good at those. Shuck darn. But pulling into the track, gates are open, and again, thankfully, we actually have a spot reserved. We made sure that we did that when we did the Sizzler weekend here. That was some fun racing. Unfortunate on how our open modified event went, but it happens. Over 1, over 2. I got a big trailer already in there. I shouldn't even try to squeeze. So ours is right up against that curb. I'll risk it for the biscuit here. A little bit over the curb, but that's okay. Hate that trailer. I love the trailer. I hate that it's got a steering axle in it. There we go. And parked. All right. Let's get ourselves out, unloaded, and we got 2 cars today, so that's going to be really exciting. Let's go. A beautiful day here at Stafford. It is time for us to get unloaded and head out first. Late model practice is first for us here on the docket at Stafford Speedway. So yeah, that's going to be really exciting. Kind of first time out in the car, kind of feel it out, see how it feels, and hopefully put down a really good lap. So we'll see you guys after the first practice here with the late models at Stafford. All right, first practice is over for the late models. I'm feeling really good. We were 8th, I believe, was the highest that we got. With the late models, there's about 26 of us, I believe, is what the number is. So that's pretty awesome. I'm feeling really good about that. The problem is I'm not used to, I'm not used to the wear on these cars. So I'm worried that I'm actually going to wear things out too quickly and then end up battling a very, very loose race car for the rest of, eternity, as it were. But I'm going to grab myself some stuff really quick. We're going to switch over to the SK Modified, get out there for the second round of practice, because they go in these rotations. And I'm not fast enough to be able to get out of the late model to get right back into the SK. So we're kind of only getting one round of each, which is fine, I hope. But we're going to head out there now for practice with the SKs. We'll see you guys afterwards. All right, from the SKs, now that I'm also still feeling very good in. Feeling, where were we? About 10th. Feeling good in that. We've never been a strong practicer. We've always been a faster racer than somebody who does good in practice. So that is fine by me, not the end of the world. But I think that we definitely can improve. So it is time for the first of two heat races for the late models. We are in the first one. We're also in the first one for the SKs as well. So I'm hoping to to do good. To do good in those as much as we possibly can. So I'll see you guys after the late model heat, our very first time in the car. Let's see how we do. We are back from our run out there with the late models. I'm actually feeling really good. In our heat, we finished third. I think we started sixth or something like that. Gosh, where did we start? My brain's got to actually try to remember that now. Let's see. According to the paperwork, we started... let's see. Turn the page, turn the page, turn the page. All the stuff I don't need to know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. So we were around 8th. Gosh, I wish I could remember. Oh, memory's failing me, I swear. But yeah, we were able to make our way up to third. I was actually really surprised. Like, I'm really happy that this car seems to be working out. It's a fun challenge for me to drive it, and it's been a lot of fun. So, time to get back into some familiar territory to head out for the first heat of the SK modified heat, 1 of 3 here at the Speedway, and I'm hoping for some good results from that as well. So let's head out to the track. Done with our heat with the SK modifieds. That's what I'm talking about. We are keeping in things pretty consistent. Ignore the dogs completely destroying the house behind me. Danielle is attempting to feed them. But we finished third in that heat as well. So I'd say we're at least being consistent here at the track. So for the SK feature, that's going to put us starting... late models is going to get us starting 6th. For the modifieds, that's going to get us started, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. So at least we're on the inside for that. So it's time for us to go 30 laps here at Stafford with the late models. I think it's going to be a good time. Let's hopefully not completely destroy anything, and let's head out to the track. All right, back from our late model race. Now, I'm feeling good on where we finished. We finished what? The final time card on that was telling me, what, 7th, I believe. Let me just double check here as we're heading back to the trailer. Yeah, we finished 7th, which I can't ask for anything better. So we made our way up to 3rd, which was pretty awesome. We were cruising around there for a little while. And I ended up, unfortunately, getting loose in turn 2, sliding through the infield and having to start in the back. And then we just had to dig through there. But the car is sound. The car is undamaged. That's a biggie. And it was a lot of fun to drive. So big smile on the face all around for our beginning here with the late models. But I'm going to grab a quick drink before we're going to get back in the car to get ourselves strapped in for the SK Modified feature 40 laps here at Stafford. I'm hoping maybe we can repeat. I said I don't want to win all the time, but it is nice to win. So we are going to head out to the track now, and we'll see you guys afterwards. All right, back from a good battle with the SK Modifieds. I'm actually feeling really good about it. We were able to bring ourselves to second. We did have kind of a repeat. I'm starting to see a trend here. Coming out of turn 2, we did get loose and went through the infield. No damage to the car, thankfully. But seeing as it happened in the late models as well, I guess I got to work a little bit more getting out of turn 2. But we were able to get ourselves back through the field and up for a second place finish. So still, and as far as I'm concerned, crushing it here in the SK Modifieds. So we've got a 7th place and a 2nd place here at Stafford this week. I can't ask for anything better. Both cars get to come home. Big fan of that, always. But it's time for us to head home, get ourselves packed up to head to Darlington to be in the Xfinity Series race tomorrow, so that should be a good time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this first vlog, and we will definitely see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm.